Well, Rodney, you weren't the best in challenges, admittedly, but you were awesome at impressions. Can you give us an impression of Mike giving a thank you speech to the jury?
I mean, I just won the $1 million, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take all y'all back to the hotel. We're just gonna party, do it Texas now. We're gonna do it for Texas, man, you know? So I'm gonna go home and take my mom out, and then I'm gonna turn that into $6 million, you know? So
Did you ever do that?
Leave text alone.
Did you ever do that in front of him out there?
All the time. I did it all the time. Actually, when I was kind of mad, one of the final tribals, like in the last 3 episodes, I was like, they did it, like Jeff asked me a question, and I answered it in Mike's voice. I was like, I don't know what's going to happen. And everybody was dying laughing. See, the thing is, people don't see behind the scenes. I got everybody laughing. And in Survivor, it ain't about winning these damn challenges. Because like you're seeing today, Jeff asked people, 4-3. So it was 4-3, but that's at the end of the show after Mike has a hero edit, making him seem like a beast. But if I win the show, then they're going to put the edit more on me. So somebody like Jen Brown, who comes out in the show in this edit for the season, what does Jen Brown say? Turns to the jury, Mike is the best. He did this. Mike did this. If you guys are so stupid if you don't vote him. But why the hell did she raise her hand and say Rodney would have beat him if he was in the final? It raises question that in that given time in the moment, I'm hilarious, I got comic relief, and I played an unbelievable strategic game where if you look at episode 8, go watch that footage. I said, I tell Will, Mike's running the ship, right? But once we get Joe, Jen, Shireen, and Haley out, we're going to run the ship. And who the hell ended up on the jury? The same order of all the people I said was going to happen. So people wanted to hate me because of the cocky, thought I was a sexist, thought I was this piece of shit. In my edit, it seemed like I was kind of like a piece of shit at some instance. I didn't hate on it. I loved all the comments I made. I don't care. But it seemed that way. But the fact of the matter is, all the women love me, everybody loved me, and everybody enjoyed me. And that's why you guys love me. My impersonations. I'm a funny guy, man. I love making people laugh. And if you ain't laughing, then you got no personality.
Well, you mentioned Mike's hero edit. What is the Mike you saw out there?
The Mike I saw out there was an absolute challenge beast. I saw a person where, when I was chilling in camp, he was chilling in camp, and the 2 people who were up at night having insomnia were me and Mike Holler. Me and Mike were so fixated on winning this damn game that, you know those 2, the Rod Father, I'd chill there in that chair like the Rod Father. Me and Mike at night would sleep in that chair and just be looking at each other, and Mike would turn to me and be like, dude, I'm hurting, dude. And I'd be like, bro, I know, dude, I'm starving, kid, I'm starving. We need to eat something. Like, me and him were plotting this game 24/7. We slept with one eye open. I always listened to the stuff. I was always observing. I always seen everything that was going on. And like I said, Rodney's always ride with the numbers, baby. So I played more of like a master. I think my strategic game shits on Mike's strategic game. But Mike outplaying, his back's against the wall. We could be talking about Mike going out 8th, 7th, 6th, or 5th. But Mike goes out and he wins Survivor because he outplayed. He's a challenge beast. So I got to give him credit. We were gunning for him, and he said, forget about you guys. I'm going to go out there and get my $1 million. You don't want to play with me? Nobody's my friend? Because of what I did at the auction. I put everybody like, oh, he messed around with those love letters. Those love letters. Yeah, the love letters meant the world to everybody. But I used that as strategy to say, listen, look at what he did to you, Dan. He almost didn't give you that letter from your wife. And Dan Bowie like, I love my wife, Aaron. So I got him. You see me in the edit hugging him? That's what I did. I told everybody, and they didn't show in the edit. I had a speech. Tyler, Caroline, everybody. I was like, listen, you guys right now, at the way he disrespected us with those love letters, and he made us not get them, whether you go home, you guys got to risk your $1 million. And they're like feeling this fucking crazy speech I'm giving. And it was crazy. The way, if I talk to you and I give you something real, like in the last episode, I guarantee I haven't looked at my Twitter, but people are talking like, you swore on your sister's soul, you're a piece of garbage. But guess what? Didn't I tell the truth on it? So if I say I'm going to do something, I keep it real. And guess what? I voted for Will at the end because I kept it real. The reason why I was at the end was because I got Will to flip. I put all those reds on the jury, and I decimated Shireen and all that old alliance they had. And then Mike just basically flipped it on Mike, put the attention to him, and he said, forget you guys. I'm going to decimate your alliance. And he won. So kudos to Mike. I got nothing but love and respect for him, and I think he's a beast, man.
Now, if you had to go vote right now for a winner of those 3, would you still vote for Will?
It's tough for me, man, because I grew up on loyalty, and I have the same best friend since I was a kid, so he got me there. I know they're like, oh, he played the good game. Why are you being bitter? I'm not being bitter. I'm showing love to somebody who I genuinely love. Like, me and Will are going to be boys for the rest of our lives. Like, I really genuinely love Will. Like, you seen the me and Joaquin bromance? That was the lived-out bromance. Like, think about it. Nobody knew what was going on with me and Will, but he voted with me to the end where we had to go into a fire challenge, right? Because he was in my back pocket. Like, Caroline came up to Will. He's like, what are you going to do? Try and vote on Rodney? He's like, you better get your ass out of here. I'm putting your name down tonight. He's like, I'm putting Rodney's name down. So me and Will were just chilling there. And while we were doing that, Mike took Caroline. They didn't show us in the edit. He was teaching her for hours how to stroke Flint to beat me because he knew if he took me to the end, how funny I was and what I could deliver in the final jury, it's going to be a little bit closer because look I voted Will, Sierra voted Caroline, he swept the table. He got 5 other people to vote for him. But as you've seen today, I had some people raise their hand and I didn't even get to say my final travel speech.
Well, I will say, you were a polarizing character on the show. Just like Shireen, people love to hate you. And every time you would ask, oh, I'm mad they didn't give me the reward. I'm mad they didn't give me the reward. The number one thing my readers were saying, why doesn't he win it himself?
I know.
What's your response?
You know what's so funny that? Go watch those reward challenges. The last one, and when we did the puzzle and we looked like Rita,
That's
sorry.
all right.
So I meant to say that word. All right, when we were doing the puzzles, cut that. When we were doing the puzzles and we were all looking like idiots, I was the first one over that obstacle with no food on me. I was blood, sweat, and tears for a reward. We're a team. A reward's a team challenge. It just so happened that my team would lose. What do you mean? What do you want? Do you want me to put the puzzle together by myself? We were a team trying out different options. Dan, we were so close to it. Dan's like, Sierra goes, it might be fixins. And Dan's like, no, it's not fixins. And then we lost, and they ended up getting it. So go look back. All the swimming things, I'm neck and neck with Mike, and I'm number one. And all the athleticism stuff, I'm good at. Puzzles, stupid like knit-nat, like throwing the thing. I looked like a stupid idiot last episode when I swung the rope into the sand. I had no chance. Doing like this and playing these little like carnival games. Next time I'm gonna go to a damn carnival, right, and practice these games so I'm a little better because my social game's good. I'm good at playing basketball and football, but guess what? They don't have that on the island. So I play sports. I go to the gym. I don't play Survivor backdoor games, so it kind of killed me.
How did you get on Survivor? Because you're not a fan before you got on. How did you get on the show?
So I was in Boston. I was having a couple of drinks. I was getting hammered, and I walked into a casting call, and I met Caitlin Moore, who's one of the best, producers ever. She's the one who found me, and she's like, Rodney, you're a big character, and you're gonna get on maybe the show, but I want you for Survivor. Go watch it. Let me know what you think. She's like, it's the best reality show of all time, this and that. I go watch it. I'm like, competition? Sign me up. Sign me up. I want this. I want to do this now. And I got invested in it. I watched some YouTube videos. Caitlin would call me, so how's the video going? Did you watch the whole season of it? I'm like, yeah. As I'm doing bicep curls in the gym, like I wasn't even really watching it. I'm like, I know if I come up there looking good, feeling good, with the right mind state, cool, calm, and collected, like I said, I'll be good. And it got me all the way to day 38 to where I'm this close to plead my chance and becoming the millionaire and buying my mother the car, If not, I'm on the short end of the stick and I'm talking to you, talking about what ifs.
All right.
I got a whole bunch of what ifs,
And your birthday was a huge part of this season. When is your actual birthday, and what is like the perfect birthday for Rodney?
September 2nd is my birthday, and I sold it like six times now already. I had it on the episode. I had my previous birthday when it was actually in September. Now my birthday's coming up again. Probst celebrated it again tonight. So I want to thank Jeff Probst. I want you to write this in your thumb. I love that man. He is the best guy in the world. Outside of the game, he's just like me. He swears. We were like two nutbags going back and forth. I love that guy. He's so fun-loving, and he gave me the opportunity. I'm not Boston Rod or Rodney and Survivor if Jeff don't put me on the show. So everybody in CBS, I got all the love for them, and I'm so blessed that this man gave me a signed autograph with Jeff Probst. He's like posing in the thing. He gave me a signed autograph, blow a horn, and they celebrate with a birthday cake on the best reality show of all time. I can take that forever and rest knowing that, wow, I'm a part of one of the best shows of all time, and I got celebrated by somebody like Jeff Probst, who was a legend in this game of Survivor. So, it's crazy. I just live with the fact of what if. And the last thing, the topic, I don't know if I want to put this in, is the whole Flint thing. The whole Flint thing really makes me not sleep at night. I had a lot of sleepless nights over it. I get to day 38, and I'm not a Survivor fan, but Cook's Island? You're a Survivor fan.
Yeah.
So Becky and Sundra?
Well, I was there.
So Becky and Sundra are going away, and they're doing Flint, and they can't get Flint started. So I did my research. Then they move on to matches. So then all of a sudden, Becky gets to do her fight easy because Sundra ran out of matches. Now, did Jeff give her more matches? No more matches. So, all right, so that's how the rule is, that he didn't give her no more. So in my incident, Caroline had a fully functioned Flint. She's stroking it, she breaks it, and Jeff goes out and gives her another Flint. Why? Because I could be like, nah, you broke your Flint, go stroke that broken one. Well, Rodney, I'm bleeding from my knuckles because I'm like, what if she gets this out before me? I'm like, I could sit back on my 3 C's and build a fire nice and slow and maybe win the damn thing instead. And she's sitting there with a broken one. So I'm guaranteed going to win it. It's broke. But he gave her another one. Then, remember, you see me in the edit, I asked for another one. He handed me Caroline's broken one by accident. So I'm stroking a broken one.
Wow. Did you raise hell?
No, I'm not going to raise hell with them because, like I said, if it's not, I don't get on the show if it's not for him. It's like the tuck rule in football. I'm a big sports guy, so when Brady in 01 got sacked, and was it a fumble? Was it the snap? I got caught up in an experience that it could have went either way. There's no set rule because Jeff did a certain thing in Cook's Island, but I feel like if you did that and didn't give her no matches, she shouldn't have got another flint. But there's no rule on it. So maybe now they can have a solid rule where, all right, you can get unlimited flints, or you can only get one flint. But I don't take away from the experience of my love for Jeff. So I hope you don't twist it and say I'm pissed at that, I'm revolting. I'm just saying, me having the what if that I was this close to plead my chance, and today you heard the votes live that it was that close, and if I actually got to preach at the jury, and it's after a hero edit that in their mind they're seeing an edit, not what really went down at that given time, things could have went differently, and I could have been selling with my family tonight, win the $1 million. So it is what it is. I'm not bitter. I just wish I got a chance. If Mike beat me straight up, mano y mano, I'd dap him up. We'd go party after, man, you got me. You won the $1 million. Instead, I'm sitting back like, you just killed Caroline. You killed Will because you are 5-1. But I was close. I was close. And we would battle. It would have made the better television. I've been calling them idiot rednecks since day one. And to see an epic, if you want to go to history of survival, Russell Hanson, Boss Rock, Texas, Boston. We had like the comparisons. We beefed. We collided. I was with them from day one. It's been an epic final tribal, and it didn't happen. So it is what it is. Great season. Great winner. And move on to 31. They don't care about us no more. Survive a second chance now, but we're done.
All right, Rodney, it was an honor. Thank you so much, man. Take it easy.